This is my face-off Season 2 SyFy Network audition tape. I don't have anybody here. I'm doing this in the shop alone, after hours, after work. So basically, got my tripod, got my camera hooked up to it, walking around, holding it up in front of me. My name is Corsino. I live in Ulster Park, New York. This is my workshop at my job. Headless Horseman hayrides and haunted houses. I work in the haunted attraction industry as a set designer, production designer, makeup artist, artistic director, you name it. We try and make anything that we can't find. If we develop a particular character or something, a particular costume, can't buy it, we make it. So I supervise a crew during October of makeup artists. 8 to 12 of them. We make up 100 to 120 people throughout the night. Basically it starts at 4, we go till 8. And in that time period we gotta glue on prosthetics, we gotta airbrush people, we do some hand painting with the Temp 2 Pro palettes that they have with alcohol-based makeup. We've done silicone makeup, way too expensive, total waste of time, lots of catastrophes. Keep the latex gloves away from it, kids, it screws it up. We also do gelatin makeup, and we're getting into prostate transfers. So we've gone over the fact that I'm a makeup artist. So all the other things I do, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a sculptor. Look, we got some sculptures there behind me. Airbrush artist, started airbrushing when I was in college basically, and I've just taught myself since then and gotten more and more proficient at it. When I started working, I went from one haunted house where I started to working at the current one that I work at, and all they did was airbrush makeup. No hand work, no latex, no gelatin. It was rubber goofy store-bought masks and airbrush. I don't even say makeup. It's like face paint. So that's why I really started to learn how to airbrush on people's faces using makeup. And I've just been doing that. That was in 2002. Been doing face painting type airbrush makeup, all sorts of stuff like that, body painting, and it's 2011 now. So you do the math. So the scope of my experience. Well, here we go. All right. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a sculptor. I'm an airbrush artist. I started tattooing because I got bored of Halloween. I wanted to do something else. Set design, scenic artist, production designer, and as if all of that wasn't enough to keep me busy, last year me and a partner, a buddy of mine from the haunted house, decided to start a company called Dead Memories Photo Experience, where basically we paint up a bunch of gorgeous girls to look like dead, rotten, yet sexy zombies, take them to horror conventions, and let guys pose for pictures with them. They hold shovels and guns and machetes and crossbows and bowling trophies and oars and nooses and you name it. Whatever you could kill a zombie with, they pose for the picture, they pose with a pretty girl, usually out of the caliber that they will ever end up with in their whole life. And they pay us money for it. I studied at the Art Institute of Philadelphia, and that was from 1997 to the year 2000. And I have an associate's degree in specialized technology. Yes, that's a unaccredited associate's degree in specialized technology, which is worth absolutely nothing. But I studied industrial design, which encompassed, somehow they got a special effects course in there. I don't know how, but they did. They sold me on it. I went, learned a little bit, didn't get nearly enough out of it. Ended up having to teach myself a ton of stuff afterwards. But it was a good experience. I have a huge design background. One of my favorite special effects artists that I really look up to would be guys like Steve Johnson, because it's all about the design and going places with the special effects and with the makeup and with the suits and the animatronics, going places that people have not gone before with it. I grew up in the Hudson Valley. I grew up 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours north of New York City. Have a great family, great siblings, great parents. My mom has always been artistic. She's a crafter. She owned a craft store when I was a kid. She kind of probably got the ball rolling on the whole creative thing. My dad was a radio DJ, still is a radio DJ, and for most of my life he's been singing in a cappella doo-wop bands, which is pretty cool. So there's always been a lot of music and art around, and definitely had a good impact on me. They've always been supportive, even though growing up as a kid, they didn't get it. They saw that their 13, 14-year-old son wanted to play with makeup, and they thought it was makeup. They were just thinking makeup, like my mom's makeup. Totally not the case. I said makeup. What I really meant was latex and foam latex and gelatin and collodion and scar wax and fake blood and all this disgusting, gross stuff that was in the movies that I was really not supposed to be watching, but I was anyways. Eventually they came around and quote-unquote got it, but it took a little while. They really didn't see this as a career. They wanted me to go to college, so I had a backup plan, so that if the special effects career and the makeup career didn't pan out and didn't work, I would have something to fall back onto. Lo and behold, it's working, doing good. I'm not in Hollywood, but you know what? Halloween comes around every year, and I just managed to land myself a 350 plus day a year job doing Halloween, which is great. I get a weekly paycheck at the end of the week. I got some great benefits, a great company, and it works for me. Oh, and I'm also an Eagle Scout. Go figure. I play with blood and guts. I make dead people and dead things. Yeah, the people in the Boy Scouts, they didn't get it either. But lo and behold, all my Eagle Scout friends went to become doctors and politicians and really stand-up good guys out there in society. Me, I'm the odd one out. I make dead things. I make scary stuff. I give kids nightmares. That's okay with me.
SyFy network. I hope I make it on the face-off. Season 2. I'll bring some of my special ingredients.